Today, viewers, guess you had a very good night. It's another edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. Michael Adekunle, of course, is my name. We have very interesting stories on the front pages of Daily Independent newspaper and also Vanguard newspaper. Let's check out what they are dishing out this morning. Okay, Daily Independent newspaper. Southern Middle Belt leaders reject federal government funded Fulani radio. I repeat. Again, Southern Middle Belt leaders reject federal government funded Fulani radio. Fear, we are now under Fulani government of Nigeria. We are now under Fulani government of Nigeria. Okay, argue radio will spread hate speech against other tribes. Argue radio will spread hate speech against other tribes. Let's check what's on the front page. You can see a picture here. The president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, and Mohammed Adamu, the Inspector General of Police, after the confirmation of Adamu at the Police Council meeting in State House, Abuja, on Thursday. And finally, the Inspector General of Police has been confirmed by the incumbent president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari. My confirmation call to restructure nation security architecture. That's what IGP is saying. My confirmation call to restructure nation security architecture. That's what the IGP is saying. Call to revoke bail orders, arrest of ex-governor Babangida Aliyu Nasiru Nasku. Okay, presidency. Sanwo-Olu Bika over Apapa gridlock. Sanwo-Olu Bika over Apapa gridlock. Federal government begins probe into $2 billion Atlas Maras Union Bank alleged shares fraud. Okay, on top of the newspaper, Article 1, Lai Mohammed arrested over false claims. Article 1, Lai Mohammed arrested over false claims. Okay, FIFA under 20 World Cup. Flying Eagles plan showdown with NFF. Flying Eagles plan showdown with NFF. 1.6 billion naira stamp duties. Non-remittance reps want 15 banks sanctioned. Okay, I want 15 banks sanctioned. And let's move to the Vanguard newspaper. Okay, very bold headline. Oshodi-Apapa Expressway. Truck owners begin vehicles removal today. Truck owners begin vehicles removal today. Oshibajo to report compliance to Buhari. Stakeholders meet to implement presidential directive. No temporary park under Marine Bridge, says LASG. Who will enforce presidential directive? Says News Analysis. Okay, on the issue of killings, May 29, Katsina cancels inauguration ceremony over bandit attack killings. Katsina cancels inauguration ceremony over bandit attack killings. Police Council confirms IGP Adamu. That's what we have on the Vanguard, and we still have it on the Daily Independent also. Okay, take a look at this picture. Was it illustrating? Now, on kidnap, suspected kidnappers in Borno State. Suspected kidnappers in Borno State. You can take a look at the picture closely. Look at it clearly. Okay, suspected kidnappers paraded by the police in Maiduguri in front of confiscated goods such as weapons, medicines, phones, and other items. Okay, on Fulanization, we are behind Obasanjo, say Christian leaders. Yeah, we are behind Obasanjo, say Christian elders. Okay, police rescue Edo girl sold thrice for 1.8 million naira. Okay, blame federal government for any imminent strike, ASU tells Nigerians. These are the stories we have on the front pages of the Vanguard newspaper and the Daily Independent newspaper. Of course, you know, our viewers are always on ground to speak, to express their opinions. Michael Adekunle is my name. I'll be right back. Audio Jungle. Audio This is an issue that is trending, which seriously Obasanjo had spoken. Are you getting me? But yesterday, Christian leaders talking about Khan.
Yeah, because anybody that is in the right senses will know that the thing that Obasanjo said is the right thing that Nigeria needs for now. Because he was there. He was there as a military general, head of state. He still come back again as a civilian president. So what do you think that he have not known? He have known everything, he have understand everything. He have known whatever agenda that people put. So even though you don't tell him himself well, because that's why I said before that when their plan start, 2014, he was among them, and he know every secret that come out of there before he left them. Maybe because of all those things that make him to come out. Because when he left them, many people were complaining, Obasanjo have gone, he's not saying anything. But after he come back to speak, everybody is confused. Because anybody is in right sense in this country must support say the word that the man said. Because everybody is afraid to speak. But him is not afraid to speak. That's why he speaks. And the people that in their right senses say, yes, this is the right thing for the country. Because even though they say, let's work in united, Nigeria is not united. Tribalism have divided us. I have said it since. Tribalism have divided the country. If you see it, even though if nobody tell you, you see that tribalism. You cannot say let Igbo man come now and rule the country that the Yoruba man will support. The Yoruba man will say, Omo Igbo, you want to come and steal our money. If you tell Yoruba man now to Yoruba come now, Igbo go say, Omo Yoruba, say that one will not go green. Hausa man come, Yoruba go say, Yoruba feel say, Igbo go say no, they don't want again. So you see that tribalism have do what? Divide the country already. But that's the problem we have.
But don't you think this is calling for religious crisis?
The one that they are fighting is not a religious crisis. Because the people that will enter a community and kill and still they will ask them, they'll say they are looking for colony. Because the first one that come, they say it's colony. Now they come again, they say it's if Fulani that they should give them grace land for them to be doing their thing, all the whole state. Is it possible? It's not possible because the people that have the land also want to plant something, crop that they will use to eat. Because the country we are, there's nothing to eat.
They are even creating the radio station for them.
That is the one that will cause havoc in this country if they try it. Because many people tell them that the radio station will cause the worst religion crisis that Nigeria have never witnessed before. Because what are they planning before you come? The village you come from, did they have radio station? Did they have radio station? The people that we have not know, you come, and because of say they have elders, leader, they are the one ruling the country. They want say they want to create radio station for them. Is it not the same radio station that Nnamdi Kanu create for Biafra that they want to kill him? You understand? So Nnamdi Kanu create the radio station, say this is a Biafra radio station, and they want to kill him. But now the same radio station they want to create for Fulani, federal government. But Nnamdi Kanu is not the federal government. He is one man that stands that Biafra, anything that want to come will come from Biafra. But they want to kill him because of that thing. And now federal government want to create a radio station for only one tribe, that let the tribe have a radio station. What are they working for?
Now, do you think this government is really tackling the issue of insecurity?
They are the one that is causing it. Because before those people will come out, I said, when you see S-men kill somebody, they will not arrest any S-men. Where are they coming from? There was a time that the head of the S-men come out and say they are the one that are responsible for it. Shebi the man is walking on the road freely today. Did they arrest him? Have you heard anything about the issue? He said they are the one responsible. You understand? And nothing happened. They did not hold anybody responsible there. But the man have said he said they are the one that is responsible for all the attack in Benue, all the state is going on. And they say they should call them terrorists. They say no, they should call them bandits. You understand? So they know what they are doing. They lead that. Even all of them are president, governor, all of them waiting for that. They are not. They are the problem of the thing that is happening in this country. They are fighting for their people. You understand?
Christian elders. Okay, now Christian elders are waking up, from their slumbers. They have been in slumber, sleeping in 2015 when this man, Obasanjo himself tore his membership of PDP card, on a glaring set. Christian elders were there. I think understand, even the churches in Nigeria, they were all there. Knowing that Jonathan isn't or wasn't against even the Fulanis, even the Hausas and the Muslims. Jonathan was there for everybody. Jonathan isn't an antichrist. The churches in Nigeria were there when they brought this man to take over the affairs of this country. Really know well that this man Jonathan means love in the Bible. You know the roles played by Jonathan, the son of Saul, and David, King David. That means a friend in need, a friend indeed. Two of them, they were together. They were there. Nobody did anything. Now it has spoiled. It has gotten to this stage. Fulanization is real, and everybody is behind Buhari, Obasanjo, sorry. I'm behind Obasanjo over Fulanization issue and Islamization of Nigeria. Buhari has been just traveling often and often, shuttling between Middle East and Nigeria, Middle East, Europe, visiting Qatar, visiting Saudi Arabia. For what purpose? The purpose and reasons have not been so clarified to us. I think understand he has hidden agenda and he's trying to execute all the hidden agendas he had at a point before the inception of this regime. So the Christians, it seems, are now waking up from their slumbers. If something wanna happen, if you know you really have Spirit of God in you, you must have let me just say it this way, you must anticipate it. I think understand. You must come out with anticipation. Is this thing going to be all right? Is this not, your instinct must tell you. When Buhari was always embittered, anytime he was beaten by Obasanjo, sorry, by Yaradua and even Jonathan, he used to cry out and vow and make some violent, treasonable statement like, I will make your regime ungovernable if this power was not given to me, blah, blah, blah. You must know that that man is a radical Islamist. This man is not carrying us along. This man doesn't want to hear anything about Igbo man. Look at what happened during the Biafra War. Biafra War ended in 15 January 1970. 25th February, this man went to Asaba. He called out every man, Asaba men, indigene. He just mowed down those men with blades. He continued killing until 25th May. It was Gowan that called him to order then. Let me tell you, they keep on killing. Even in Otuocha, my community where I come from, a helicopter went there, attacked people in 1970. My mother was in the market then. He went to market. She understand, according to my senior brother. She understand. My senior brother was crying, oh, my mother was killed, Look at, many guys lost their mother. I know them. Some of them mostly were my classmates. During this attack, it was the same coordinated attack by Buhari. So Fulanization, let me tell you, they are waking up by now, is it? It has taken everybody by chance. It is no longer, it is not an impromptu. It is a well-coordinated and premeditated plan. So if they are waking up now, well, I will say that then they were myopic, but now they are being apprehensive. I thank God that created, that gives us a passenger. I thank God that Obasanjo is still alive. Zik is dead. Somebody like Ojukwu is gone. Ekwueme is gone. Most of the prominent men in Nigeria like Awolowo, they are gone. But Obasanjo is alive. We thank God for his life. He's still saying the truth. The mistake has been done by him. He made mistake and he really apologized. Now he has seen the effect, you understand, of what he did. Look at Saraki, then the chairman of Governor Forum, with Amechi, you came out and, gang up against this man, Jonathan. Everybody is tired of Buhari. Buhari is a radical Islamic extremist. This man is an extremist to the core. I'm telling you, Fulanization is real. The radio is coming up. If they build that,
And there was a clash yesterday.
you see it,
The CAN, IJN disagree over it.
over it. Yes, because in Yoruba here, I don't think we have ever seen or heard about Yoruba radio. In Igbo land, we don't think we have ever heard of Igbo radio, whereby they speak only Igbo. In Yoruba West here, whereby they speak only Anago or Egun or Yoruba. She understand? So something like that, you look at it, it is a pure tribalism. Somebody that is soaked on, individualistic mentality.
Don't you think this is, they are trying to enlighten them with this?
They enlighten them with their languages. Let me tell you, if these people make announcements, oh, you herdsmen or you Fulani killers or bandits, let us target those states tomorrow in their native vernacular language or whatever they call it, man, tomorrow. You will hear that Edo is down, God forbid. If they say, okay, let us go to Bayelsa, tomorrow you will hear that these people they have overtaken the whole Bayelsa. So there is something behind it. You don't do something without carrying all your countrymen, the legislative, the three organs of government along. You must notify them. They are the one who will advise you. This guy doesn't listen to advice. I'm telling you, Fulanization process is on course.
Don't you think this is calling for religious crisis? As Khan has also supported this move.
Okay, thank you. See what happened there? That's what I'm saying.
I mean the move by Obasanjo.
About Obasanjo, yes, we are supporting him. So if let me tell you, over and over, many years ago, over and over many years, do you understand? This is this religious crisis of 18. God is the one that has been calming it down. I think you understand. So, but if it happens that it deteriorates to that level, I think we can contain it. God can do something, but you know, if it escalates, it's gonna expand from Africa continent to outside the world. Because Fulani is taking too much. Look at across African continent. If you establish Fulani radio in Nigeria, probably you will be calling the Mandigo, the Fulanis in Mali. Probably you're calling the Wolof, the Fulani in Senegambia. Probably you're calling the Fulanis in Burkina Faso, Sudan, and Chad. You know they are stretched across Africa. The ones in South Africa, Niger, Togo. You are calling them to come. So it's not good. That radio is not good. It's not good. It won't spell good of Nigerians.
Hausa go school. See, let me tell you something. Article. Wait now.
Listen to what this man is saying.
Wait now. Now see the sleep. Me and the talk Igbo people say, now they talk say Hausa people don't never go school.
Okay.
Hausa people. Now so now they talk oh. Come, make you talk here. Me will talk. If you want challenge me.
Okay.
Do you know? Now say Hausa people don't never go school. Igbo man see the sleep.
They sleep. Okay.
For this country.
Okay.
They never wake up. To now, Hausa man go come match Igbo. You see in bed. Would they match them? Because they know they talk true. Yes? Now say Igbo, now not like Hausa. Some people, where this man they talk now? Come. Because now they talk.
They are talking something.
That's why I said I don't go school.
Now say now never go school. We never go school. We see they do president for this country. Igbo man they never wake up to now.
When the Yoruba people, if they're there, they hear them. Wait.
Why you come out for your Igbo size?
They hear something. Everybody where they are now, they made the hear.
Now they talk now. Now say Hausa they never go school. Hausa they know sabi rule this country. No, now every day now they talk and hear say now Hausa they know sabi rule this country. Hausa they cheat Igbo people. Hausa they do like this. Igbo they no get united. Because Igbo they no carry Calabar people along. They no carry them. We know. Igbo, Calabar man no carry himself say him be Igbo man. We, I no be Hausa. I dey carry myself is a Hausa. Hausa carry us all this our small language for not. We then carry us along like this for body. They hold us. Igbo, Calabar people don't know about when they made them carry themselves than Igbo. Igbo carry himself like this. Is the southeast, yes. They no carry the data along. So now for the Igbo don't get one problem. Make them go.
He's saying the truth.
Are you an Igbo man?
I'm from Kwebem State.
He's a Calabar.
He's saying the truth.
It's right.
So that is why we dey see the talk say this country no be say them go say Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. May we come together like this to go one might. If he challenge me, say I never go school. Our this country's president is Muhammad Buhari is Hausa man, Hausa Fulani. Igbo man they challenge Yoruba man say they no get sense why they come follow Buhari to vote for Buhari. Igbo man they see the talk and they see look paper then they talk on. Say 2023 Igbo Yoruba people then go cry. Hausa people that no go follow them. We go follow them. Any person want our leader carry come out. Say more kuna vote for this person is the correct person. We go vote for him. Come here, make answer question here.
Why do we win this election?
Say you never believe. You see challenge Buhari. You see challenge Buhari. He be PDP man. That one na another thing carry come.
Buhari win this election, yes or no?
Buhari win this election 100%. Go ask the INEC chairman. Yes. I don't know.
Is it rigged or he win?
Buhari is win this country president.
Election or he win the election? There are different things here. Either you ring the election through winning or you win it.
Come here, short man.
You have said it finished.
Okay, now listen to what you want.
You have said it finished. I understand. For him, he said the own and everything that he said there. Because when you go to East, the problem that truly the Eastern people have, I always tell you that if the Eastern, they are making us Igbo, Igbo want to be president, Igbo want to be this thing. Now, Igbo man, and when they carry person from Imo State now, or Ebonyi State, Imo State go say, na Ebonyi place they blink. You understand? That one, the state is to, everybody know that one. It's not that you tell person, nobody that is in the...
Hausa, Igbo problem is them be Hausa. Then they cry for Hausa. May we talk true for this country. If Igbo man come for this, like last week here, I tell Igbo people, we say, na the challenge like Ameki. We know. We the
Say what? He's an Igbo man. He's a Amechi. Amechi, what's his name of Amechi? Amechi is an Igbo man.
Like when I say here, me I go challenge them. Make them go say to themselves, not be Hausa be the problem. My brother. Igbo man, they never believe that one say they get problem for their size.
Amechi is an Igbo man, sir.
Not an Igbo man.
Then go carry the one matter, come put for Hausa heads. Bros, you know, but may we talk true. Me I had to tell them, say, may we talk true. Say, Hausa problem, they get the one size. Then, we will get our own problem. Our note, we know, we get our own problem. But them, they get their own problem. For ground, what is there for ground, they get problem pass us. Yeah, okay.
Why Fulanis they kill?
No big key matter we dey talk about it. Because me I know they leave note now. Now his legacy about I know yes. I don't know about key. Our size is Kebbi State and Sokoto they know the key there. Last
They say Buhari want Islamize Nigeria. He want turn Nigeria to Islamic country. No. All these Boko Haram, they want call.
No, my brother, if he's joining this man.
No, they ask question.
Me I'd ask you me too. My brother, may we talk to if he see that country, mean that the can't want the investment that say Buhari won't carry this, our country, our to Muslim. May we talk true. May we love ourselves. If you love ourselves, me, I will love you, my brother. Not be only one hand, not 200 watch hand, my brother. May we talk true.
But this kind of sense where you get now,
Yes.
some Hausas no get them.
Okay.
This kind of word where you talk now, some Hausas no get them.
But bros, even when I talk to you now like this, you know, some people where we there. This might carry red. This one carry black and something. This one carry. Me I carry what? This one carry. You not gonna anybody minds. You know you get that one. So about that one, say some Hausa, some Igbo, some Yoruba. As it take me say other that says. No be everybody that can question as some like that. Say they go talk through. You get it? Me, if I come, if they talk to me, I will tell you, say, bros, about this country. When I see like this, I go talk, say, you and me, we know the inside this government. We must carry ourselves as Nigeria person.
On the Fulani issue, I'm talking about the radio station that will be created for the Fulanis. What's your own view on it?
You see, the problem we have in this country is that we always try to put a round peg into a square hole, or probably a square peg into a round hole, which we have been having a problem. God gave us a lot of examples, even with most of this, what do you call it, telecommunication. You want to make a call, you have 1,000 naira Glo card with you, and your line is MTN. You just want to tell somebody, come and meet me at home, it is not more than 1 minute, and you have 1,000 naira worth of a card from Glo. You can't load your MTN because it has its code number. Do you know why we are having problem in this country? Most of the problem we are having in this country are we don't have a lot of people who are giving our people from grassroots orientation. Are you getting me? And if you don't get an orientation, there is nothing you cannot do. There was a time we have what do you call it, this orientation mobilization, or what do they call it? I even forgotten the name. That time Jerry Ghana was in charge. Are you getting me? Instead of them to go around to the grassroots and tell people this is what you can do that can move front, that can make you grow, that can make you grow. You see, you can't. The country cannot grow. Not until you are able to tell somebody how he's going to grow. Show him how he's going to grow, then he's ready to do it. Are you getting what I'm saying now? In the schools now, I'm a Muslim with conviction. It's not that maybe somebody just push me and say, I have to go and read this, go and read it. I told you sometimes I read some books. That's why the fact I didn't go to school. I keep on saying this. I read books and I make use of my brain to what I've read. If it's going to be of use to me, I pick. If it's not going to be of use to me, I drop it. There's no force in it. Are you getting what I'm saying? I just speak what I know is going to be of importance to me. What am I really saying about the issue of a Fulani station or no Fulani station? The Hausas, an average Hausa man, if you employ him today, if you employ an Hausa man today, his first salary is going to use it to buy a small transistor radio. He's very close to information. Right. He never play with information. That is why even with all these insurgency or no insurgency in the northeast, they still have more registered voters than those who are in peace in the southwest. They still have more votes. They still go out there to go and register because they have the information.
The Christian Association of Nigeria have said it that they are fully in support of Obasanjo. Your own view?
My own view is that for this Fulani issue now, he's not supposed to be in this constitution of Nigeria. Okay. Because if this happen for Nigeria now, which means Kanu supposed to come anywhere to come and declare his own radio nick as the Biafra man. That is why they pursue Kanu come up for Nigeria because of this issue of radio station for Biafra. Now Buhari now declare his own, which is not supposed to be so. Buhari want to cause problem for this country before he leave this country. That's what I want to say. Let Buhari think well before you do whatever you want to do. He's not the only one ruling this country. He's not only number two. He's not number three. He just enter and destroy everything. I say as a power. That's not the way. My own opinion though, let Buhari think before you do whatever you want to do for this country. Make no cause problem.
Now, don't you think this now, as Christian Association has joined this battle, don't you think this is calling for religious crisis?
I don't hear you well, sir.
As Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, has joined hands in fighting this battle. You know, they said they are supporting Obasanjo. Don't you think this is calling for religious crisis?
He's supposed to be support Obasanjo now. Let them follow the way Obasanjo making this comment right from time. I know that Obasanjo is not good. You understand me? There's no president who enter and say he's a very nice president. But if you follow the way Obasanjo follow this country and follow Buhari, you know that there's something behind. So for this Christian religion something, they're supposed to know that you have to fight one thing, because if they allow the Fulani issue happen, there is another way Buhari is going to bring this problem. Yes, there's another way Buhari is going to bring this problem. Like now, I remove many Yorubas and Igbos and some part of Nigeria for work. Like for airport now, you remove the person where they put Fulani man. Why do you do like that? You have reason. You remove that Yoruba man at airport, put your own Fulani man. You understand? So that when anything happen, they will not cover this Nigeria, which is not going to happen by the grace of God. God passed Buhari.
About the issue of kidnapping in Nigeria. About
kidnapping something. Anywhere, I can say that this kidnapping issue is all the whole world. In America, it's only but Nigeria own is the worst. But in America, they are kidnapping. In another country, they are kidnapping. But they are not doing it like say now war. They can kidnap maybe 1, 2, 3 in a 2 or 3. But Nigeria own is if you know in anything come for Nigeria, money they go come, when go bring money. That's why they go vote because they know say if they kidnap now, money go come from there. So that's why they pursue. They do that kind of issue of kidnapping, which is very bad in this country. To kidnap somebody and collect something for your hand. It's on the Bible. They're supposed to think over it and look the kind of people doing over this. Even though government know them, what they will do. Like Evans, you are Evans now. Have we heard about Evans again? We are not seeing Evans again. Where is him? He has gone. So forget about this kidnapping issue. I know that Nigeria is Nigeria's work, and they know themselves. So Buhari self is among of them. He's a kidnapper. I know Buhari. Why can't you stop it? They are fighting corruption since how many? You don't rule 4 years. Corruption don't worse. You don't enter that way again. Corruption. So forget about that issue of kidnapping. That's Nigeria constitution.
Okay, and this is where we wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at News 10s on Flip TV. Behind the camera is Latif Adeboale. In the studio, Michael Ojo. Have a good day.